position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Seminoles will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will get first crack at it today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic...
Turning it on! Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Doak. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Using his legs to buy some time. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll run play action. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will take the field for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both
makes the catch on the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Direct snap. Trucks through the defender. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Back to pass on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Going to the running game. Hard running there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
what a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, UNC! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Liberty. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To the air on second down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quick completion to the right. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Sends it back in motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Hunt is on its way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play, some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in their recent history, but this team back in the day, man, Doak was rocking. Everybody wanted to be a Florida State safety.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving to give them a first down. And the Noles headed quickly to the line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, no!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's coming out of the end zone. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got his man. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. To the ground with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. And the Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Finds the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Palmer. 250
catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's open on the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. Runs through the tackle.
And man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
Here's the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Working that left side now. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Wants to keep it in the air. Gets it out quickly. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. wants to go up top on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to the back. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Second down, they'll go to the air. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown Seminoles!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 71 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
The Tar Heels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got him. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Doak. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, and the defense offensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Got his man quickly. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the RPO, complete.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Oh, he's got a chance. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. And he makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick release by the QB. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On third down, he drops to throw. Got him downfield. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains into the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a second down play. Motion from the back. Trying play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's got great speed. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Fires to the big fella.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Noles will try to punch it in on first and goal. Motion from the wideout. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Using the quick game. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second and goal for the offense.
Brings up second and goal.
Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Florida State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
North Carolina, 10.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Holds and fires complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged out of the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, no! And the punishment has been extended. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. South Carolina is on the wrong end of a one-sided affair today, and if you'll pardon the pun, the chickens are going to come home to roost this week in Columbia. They're trailing by 35 to Georgia.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast.
Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quickly complete. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Wide open downfield. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. He wants to throw it again. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He'll keep it himself. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. The Tar Heels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the score.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. Touchdown Seminoles! And the pummeling has started. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
North Carolina, 16.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking to throw on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll pull it on the read. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, he makes the catch. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Quick strike complete. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. A little floater there that falls incomplete. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he's got some space. He's knocked out of bounds, and he still had a long way to go, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.